Testing, 1, 2, 3, bitch. Hope the sound check's okay. Alright, guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Dad from Texas. Woo! With another podcast. Coming at you live as fuck. I'm actually not coming at you live. I'm coming at you from a pre-recorded studio. Anyway, the studio being my bedroom. Where the magic happens. Right back there. That's super inappropriate. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about 10 things that I learned this year while being 23. I turned 24. I turned 24 in 2 days. I turned 24 on November 18th. And it's a big deal. It's a big deal for me because I don't know, for a long time it just felt like I was like a teenager forever. And then when I turned 21, suddenly my life is like flying. Like literally I barely remember being 22. 23 flew by. I have no idea where time is going, but I'm learning a lot. And I'm learning super cool, important things that is going to help me with as I grow up to be an old lady. Yeah. So I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read the list that I wrote out for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy. And if I do have a younger audience watching this video, I want you to know that being in your early 20s is not... It's awesome, I feel like. There's a lot of responsibility that comes with it. You're going to have to pay all these bills and, that's really pretty much it. And, you're going to realize that you're outgrowing friendships and relationships, and you might have goals, and you might be around a bunch of people that are just fine staying where they're at for the rest of their life. So you have to decide, blah, blah, blah. Other than that, I think being in your early 20s is like being a teenager again, but you have way more freedom. It's super lit. You can do whatever you want. There's no curfew. Nobody's looking for you to come home at a certain time. So yeah, I don't want anyone to be afraid of getting older. I know that I kind of was. I know for a while there, I was like, oh my God, why the fuck do I keep aging? I'm going to be old as fuck. But I'm enjoying it. I am. I really am. And I honestly feel like as I'm getting older and I'm learning to cope with things better, and I'm in therapy and stuff, so I'm getting tips from an actual pro here. I realize that I can really help myself through like tough times compared to when I was like a teenager that would fall into these like deep dark depressions where I just really didn't see a way out. Like as a young adult, I'm really able to help myself better. And I think that I'm so connected with my thoughts and my feelings. Like I know what my heart thinks. I know what my brain thinks. Like I know those two pretty well. I don't want to say 100%, but I know those two pretty well. And, just doing a lot of deep inner work has really helped me out in my early 20s. So yeah, I encourage you to do the same. Anyway, take some pointers from this list and we'll get started. All right, chat. The readers are on. Don't make fun of me. So they're not actually readers. Okay. I'm not, I can see it. I just have very poor vision. Yeah. So here we go. The first thing I learned is to grocery shop. And with that comes along cooking. You need to fucking cook. I'm going to say it again. You need to fucking cook. Life is about choices. And one of those choices is what you're putting in your body every single day. And when you're fucking younger and you're a teenager or you're a kid, you could eat literally whatever you want and it does not disrupt anything. As soon as I hit like 22 years old, everything that I have, I fucking feel. So it's like I really have to pick and choose my battles of when I want to go have fast food and struggle and be uncomfortable and be bloated and be so full and just feel so gross from all the grease and shit. I have to pick and choose that battle. And I am going to tell you, it's a fucking war every day. Fast food here in America is extremely convenient. It is sadly extremely convenient. And, you know, I just want to fucking drive and pick up a burger and fries and a milkshake and eat it for lunch. But honestly, I will feel that in my stomach till I go to bed. Like, I'm so serious. You need to eat better. You need to learn how to cook. You gotta grocery shop. Put together simple recipes. You don't have to be one of those chefs on TikTok. Put together simple stuff, and you need to eat better, bruh. That's all I have to say. Cook and grocery shop. And you don't even have to grocery shop for the week. I know that can be a lot and overwhelming. Grocery shop for like 2 days. And then cook those, eat those, have your leftovers, and then go back to the store and get stuff for 2 days. Like, if you have that open availability in your schedule, definitely I recommend going to the grocery store a couple times a week as opposed to going once a week and doing one big grocery shop. So yeah, that helps me. Okay, sorry chat. I feel like there's like a weird glare going on. I also took my bandana off, so here we go. Another thing I want to say is, another thing that I learned is to get my ear. I just had to put my glasses on. Another thing that I learned is to get a good workout in. This is the notebook I'm reading off of. It's technically my diary. Like, you can see there's like words, but whatever. Get a good workout in. I don't really have to go into detail about that, but I'm not asking you to be a gym bro or like a gym god or goddess, whatever. Just like, I have 10-pound weights and I just work out in my room. Like, truly. I just lift and I squat and I do leg stretches, and it really helps me get my body moving for the day. Like, I don't even do it every day. I might do it every other day, but you know, don't let your arms and legs go to waste. You move your body. Like, go for walks. Go for bike rides. Blah, blah, blah. Move your body. Go work out. It's very easy for all of us to just lay in fetal position and scroll. I know that's my favorite position to lay in when I scroll. But yeah, if you're going to do that, you also have to move your body. So get a good workout in. Next thing on my list is value your alone time. Value your alone time. Don't try and spend every waking moment around another person. I feel like when people do this, I feel like that they're very unhappy with themselves. And that's a deeper issue that I think, you know, you might want to explore. But I know, for instance, like when I'm not doing well, I isolate. But when I was younger and I wasn't doing well, I would just want to be around friends all the time. But I think enjoying being by yourself is so important, and like not feeling bored either. Like, it might be boring sometimes, like if you do it all the time, but you know, value your alone time. Take care of yourself and find fun things that you like to do. For example, I like to sit here, film, and edit during my alone time. So yeah, just, I don't know, value your alone time. I can't really go into too much depth about that. All right, the next thing on my list is to travel. Guys, I feel like there's a glare. What the fuck? I don't know. The next thing on my list is to travel. You guys should travel and do what you want, because if you have the money, definitely do it. I actually just came back from Italy. I literally talk about this every fucking video. I have been back from Italy for 2 months. Like, I have literally been back for 2 months, and I'm so serious. It was the best 2 weeks ever. It wasn't like the best 2 weeks ever. Like, but traveling is definitely fun, and just do it. And, get a friend to do it. Money replenishes. Like, it really truly does. Don't think that you have to stick and hold on to it and cling on to it for dear life. And I know not everybody's in that position, so it's easier said than done. But if you can, I definitely think you should travel. And especially because a lot of people do not travel. A lot of people barely leave the state. um and I think it's so important to like just learn more and see the world, because it's so big. It's so much bigger than your hometown. It's so much bigger than your fucking state. It's so much bigger than your country, wherever you're from. Go travel. Save specifically to go somewhere you want to go. It's super cool and important. So, yeah. The fifth thing on my list is to end that toxic cycle. That is on here because I have had 2 of them that I had to end. I've ended 2 in 2 months. I sound so excited. I'm not excited. This is a very sad topic, but like I sound like I just won the fucking lottery. But I had to end 2 relationships that were not working out for me in my personal life anymore and weren't making me feel good. And I think that I understand like fighting for relationships and stuff, but I think that there's at some point, if nothing is easy, I just think that things are working against you. And I'm like, don't fight it. Don't try and cling on to it. Like, let it go. And I think if something comes back, it'll come back and it's meant to be and blah, blah, blah. And, whatever. I think that everybody feels like they have to fight for their relationships and their friendships. And I'm like, I'm not putting up a fight every fucking day. I shouldn't be dreading hanging out with somebody. I shouldn't, feel all these extra feelings. Like, to me, friendship is just friendship. And when you have good friends, friendship is very simple. And yes, you will have disagreements and you'll have long talks and blah, blah, blah. But the best friendships I've ever had are just simple. There's really not much to them. I don't overthink about it. I'm not up at night thinking about it. I'm not writing in my diary about it, being like, oh, what should I do? It's simple because you pick and choose who you want to be friends with. If you have a friend that is causing you chaos and blah, blah, blah in your life, that's not simple. You need to evaluate if it's worth it. And most of the time it's not. And don't keep somebody out of loneliness. Like, you need to realize what that's doing to your soul. Just constantly being around negative energy or chaotic energy. Please recognize if it's not worth it, don't keep fighting for it, And you might be the bad guy in somebody else's story. You got to learn to live with it because you're going to be the bad guy in so many other people's stories. So, end that toxic cycle, shawty. Yeah. My number 6. This is like a long fucking video. We're more than halfway done, but oh my God. Number 6, bitch, is, to write more. And I think this kind of stems back to another thing that I said, just value your alone time. Definitely write. Get in touch with your feelings. I know that's hard, but seriously, I know I struggled getting in touch with my feelings for a very long time, and I still do, but writing keeps me very connected, very grounded, and very aware of what's going on in my life. So I recommend writing all the time. I think writing will never go wrong. You know what I mean? Like, just fucking write. I don't really know what to say. Write poetry on how you feel, even if it's terrible. Write just a diary entry on how you feel. Write a short story on how you feel, and like just turn it into like a creative process. if you want to. Just get it out of your head, because when it's in here, oh my god, it is so terrible. So just write more. Um yeah. All right, number 7 here, which I don't even know if we're on number 7. I think that we're still on number 6. I actually lost count. Is to talk more, and this is going to be pretty short and sweet. Just talk to people. Like, if you're out in public, I know it's easier said than done. A lot of young people feel very nervous to talk to people and like have social anxiety, or just have a fear of just coming across as like a weirdo. You're not going to come across as a weirdo if you do it just casually. Like, you don't have to be invasive about it, but like, just, I don't know, just talk to people. I think a lot of people come across as like they don't want to be talked to, they don't want to be bothered, but I realized that people do like human interaction if it's positive, obviously. So just be friendly, polite, gentle, and don't avoid eye contact. Like, if somebody's looking at you, like, smile back. Like, you don't even have to be like, you can just be like, like, just like, I don't know. Yeah, just talk more to people. I think it'll definitely make you feel better, and you might make a friend, and we love that. We love making friends. All right, I'm gonna end the video early because there's so many other tips that I'm just gonna film a part 2. So if you're interested in a part 2, leave a like. Sorry, I'm very sleepy today. Oh, I know why I was sleepy, because I was up from like 4 to 5 this morning, chilling. I was actually listening to music for like a good hour, and it was awesome. It was really cool, and the sun was coming up, bitch. Anyway, leave a like down below if you want to see a part 2. Yeah. I hope you guys all have a great day today. I hope that you take my advice, because I'm obviously grandfathered in by the fucking CIA as just being that bitch. Sorry. That was actually good. That was actually pretty good. Anyway, have a good day. I love you all so much. Take it easy. Take care, and goodbye. Meow.